Hey everyone, welcome back, and today I am coming back at you with another foundation review. Been having a lot of fun with these. Today I'm going to be discussing the Kosas Tinted Face Oil. I was introduced to this company a few months ago, and then I picked this up and I just didn't have the opportunity to try it on, and I wanted to do it on camera for the first time so you guys can experience it the way that I do. So this foundation is a tinted face oil. It's supposed to bring forth your most beautiful skin with offering light to medium coverage. This foundation costs $42. They have 10 shades from light to deep. What's nice about this is that it melts into your skin so that it really mimics your own skin. Now, I am a huge believer that makeup should be flattering. It should be easy to put on. You should bring forth your best face forward, especially for everyday use. Like for me, every day, I just like to look polished and put together nice. Even on the weekends, like if I'm going out, I'm at that stage, I'm about to be 39. I don't want a ton of makeup on my face. I want to look like myself, but a little bit better. And this does that. This is how nice this foundation is. I want to go over the ingredients briefly with you on this product because I think it's awesome. And I think that ingredients to me is such a huge factor in my life, and I love sharing with all of you how important it is. And if you guys want a video on like ingredients to avoid in your makeup, just let me know and I'll start working on that for you, and I'll give you two parts, a simple version and a more detailed version. So we got avocado oil. Now, avocado oil is going to give you that hydration that you need in your skin, because healthy skin that is hydrated looks best, in my opinion. It has meadow foam oil, which is moisture locking and plumping. Red raspberry oil, which is actually a great antioxidant, and they recommend it for reparative and toning of the skin. Jojoba oil for soothing and balancing. And it's funny because I'm not like such a huge fan of jojoba oil, but in this foundation, it's like the perfect amount. Green tea seed oil, which is pollution and free radical fighting. And then rose hip seed oil, which is brightening and clarifying. So this company is 100% cruelty-free, vegan, and gluten-free. They are free of parabens, silicones, phthalates, mineral oil, PEG, and petrolatum. I'm gonna see if I say this right, and petrolatum. So I have shades 3 and 4. Hopefully they're a great match. And I'm gonna apply them to the back of my hand so that you guys can see the difference in color. So we have shade 3 and 4. So 3, shade 3, and shade 4. You see how it's liquidy coming down? It's not a thick consistency. It's actually a very light consistency. So I think I'm gonna go with 3. Probably, yeah, 3 looks like a good match for me. 4 is probably when I'm going into spring and summer, when I start to get a little bit of a tan. So I am going to be applying this foundation with my fingers. So we're gonna go 1, 2, and 3. And I'm gonna start just to blend it into the skin. Now, I have my basic everyday skincare on. So if you have normal to dry skin, I want to see if this gives you a glow, gives me a glow throughout the day. Then I know that we don't have to add any extra moisture. If you're normal to oily, I'm going to see how oily this gets. So I'm going to go in with 2 more drops. I love the way it just blends in. I find that everyday easy applications is like excellent, because who has time to really spend more than like 15 minutes getting ready? You know, when I was younger, I used to get up extra early before work, and sometimes I would even do my makeup on the train because I had an hour train ride into the city, so that was good, but I don't have that type of time now. Okay, so I have all of my makeup on, and I am so in love with this foundation as just to clean out the skin tone. It definitely does not cover the skin and mask it. It accentuates it with just this natural, flawless appearance. I am obsessed. This is gonna be like my everyday foundation. I cannot believe how incredible. I love that I can apply it with my fingers. I love the texture of it. It just evens out the skin tone. I mean, this is beautiful. I hope the camera is picking it up the way I want it to. I want to see how it wears throughout the day. So I'm going to do some running around. I'll check back in about maybe 3 to 4 hours just to give you guys an update. Hey everyone. So I've had the foundation on for, I'd say about 6 hours, a little over 6 hours. I had no movement. I definitely have a slight glow, which I like because hydrated skin appears more youthful, and I really like that. You know, my my concealer moved a little bit, which is normal. The finished product, after it sits for like a little bit, it just looks like your skin. It really does. It's such a beautiful foundation. I did notice though when I was in my car, because I like to look in natural light, how it looks. When I got a little close to it, I did notice that I had like a little tiny bit of like gathering, but not that it was patchy. And I don't know if that's because of the weather. So usually that doesn't happen to me with tinted foundations. But then when I came home, I took another closer look and it kind of like disappeared. So what I'm noticing right now is that the wear is there. It's been lasting me pretty much most of the day. I just started cooking, so I have the oven on. I don't see a ton of movement right now. I'm going to touch base with you guys tomorrow, and I'm going to try it with a foundation brush that I think is going to be great because it gives the most finger-like touch to the foundations. All right, just going to take a sip of my chaga latte. Awesome. If you guys want to learn about chaga and how I make it, what it's good for, just leave a comment down below. So we're going to go into day 2 of the application with the Kosas foundation. I'm going to stick with number 3 because I felt that that matched me perfectly. I'm going to shake this up really good. Now, I have a feeling that when I said last night that I felt it was a little drying, I realized afterwards that I used the Glo Pro. I don't know if you guys heard of it, but this is such a phenomenal tool, and I use this every 2 nights, and probably because I used it the night before, I was just a little bit more dry than normal. If you guys want to learn more about that, leave a comment down below and let me know, and I'll do like a skincare video. So, okay, so today what I'm going to do is I am going to use this brush from Makeup Forever. This is the 122 brush called Straight and Wavy. And why I like this one is because it gives you the most finger-like appearance when you're applying foundation. Let's see if I still get the same effects using the brush, or this is going to be the type of foundation that you have to, no matter what, use with your fingers. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to stipple it in. And I'll start with this side so that you guys can see the difference. This is with the brush, and this is no foundation. Foundation and no foundation. So I used a little bit of it. So let's go 3 more. This is shade number 3, sticking with the same one I used yesterday. So what I see is that yesterday I used a few drops and I got definitely more coverage. So I have a feeling that if you use a brush, it's going to thin out the consistency on the foundation. So I want to talk to you guys about what I'm feeling in terms of this foundation. I still love it. I think it's awesome. I think it gives a little bit of a glow to the skin. From what I could tell right now, you definitely get a better application using your fingers. I felt that the consistency on my skin yesterday was so much better with my fingers versus today with the brush. It looks like the brush maybe thins it out a little bit in terms of coverage wise. So I want to give you my final review on the Kosas Tinted Face Oil. So I've been playing out with this for probably the last 2 weeks. Now, in my review is when I first tried it with you guys, and then my camera wasn't working, so I couldn't give you like my end of day results. For some reason it didn't record, and I thought it did. First, I'd like to say that this is an amazing formulation. I mean, if you are looking for your skin to look like skin but just a little bit better, you have to go with the Kosas. You just have to. I am just so impressed because I get a beautiful glow on my skin, and then on top of that, it just looks like my skin. So I don't feel that if you have oily skin that you're gonna have a problem. I think if you're using the right skincare regimen, and that's something I can help you guys with, all you have to do is leave a comment below. and I will get in touch with you and we could discuss skincare options as a one-on-one, and I can give you the basics that you need to get your skin on track. What I find is that this is great for everyday use, and this is great for going out as well. So depending on the type of coverage you're looking for in your skin, it can meet both criteria. It starts off super light coverage with just a little bit of dusting with your fingers of the liquid. That'll give you like practically light, like super minimal coverage. Then what I did is I mixed 2 to 3 drops of 04 and 2 to 3 drops of 03, and the coverage to me was perfect. I just felt that my skin looked amazing. It didn't feel heavy. It lasted all day. It was the type of foundation that, like I said, if you have a skincare where you're supposed to be in terms of how your skin is going to absorb the formulations of the foundations, you're never going to need a primer, and your foundation is going to sit on your skin just beautifully. It does move like a tiny bit of amount in terms of coverage, so it kind of lightens up a little bit as the day goes on, but not where it disappears. Like your skin just looks awesome all day. So I have to be honest with you, this is becoming a huge favorite of mine at the moment. I can't stop wearing it. I wear it all the time. I love the texture. I love that I can use my fingers to just put it on and place it where I need it and then blend it out. It blurs the skin beautifully. You don't have cake face with this foundation. You just bring forth the beauty of your skin. And I just think it's awesome. It's been a while since I found a type of coverage foundation that just brings forth the beauty of your skin. And so hats off to Kosas. This was truly amazing. So for me, this is a phenomenal foundation. I would definitely look into it, you guys. Check more on my blog post coming soon. Make sure you subscribe at makeupbyjosephine.com. And don't forget, on Instagram and my Insta stories, I'm always discussing beauty products. So you can always check out more there, because sometimes I go there first before I come here. All right, guys? I want to hear from you. Let me know your thoughts. We'll talk soon.